Yeah. The other night, lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Okay, from that perspective, maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need their favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for the song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, it seems to split it. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeting me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better off eavesdropping. We already got spring 2015 popping. P&D dropping, reps of P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah, been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. How I was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon as we get set for this broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got Toronto facing Los Angeles. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. DeRozan out there with Lowry. Then it's Damari Carroll. Then it's Scola. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. And Bogut slams it in.
Plain one-hand flush. I love it.
Clark, I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, the one hand lets you.
Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Outside Dan. Feeds it to Ennis. There's the dish to Lillard. Takes the three. No good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Outside DeRozan. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you a prop.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And Lillard kicks to Wade. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
DeRozan with it. Scola, a screen on Wade. It's DeRozan with the drive. Scola dishes to Valanciunas. Over Ennis. No good from Valanciunas. On defense, Toronto to the paint. Here's Lillard, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
So here's Scola after the basket by Los Angeles. Back to Lillard. Wade on the wing. Ennis in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark. Los Angeles on D. Carroll passes to Lowry. And Lowry gets double teamed. Here's Valanciunas. And again, Toronto no up.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
No good from Wade.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The 15-footer. Again, the miss by Scola.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Dang with the bucket.
D Wade with an excellent pass there.
Toronto trails by 5. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Dang. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And Los Angeles with some changes. Iman Shumpert is checked in for James Ennis. And Rice Jr. comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Damian Lillard. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Patterson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for DeMar Carroll. Ross is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. Now Scola after Iman Shumpert missed from long range. Scola, a screen on Rose. And Joseph kicks to Scola. They grab their own miss. Los Angeles leading by 3. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Joseph. Johnson kicks to Scola. 1:46 left here in the first quarter. The feed to Joseph. Screen by Scola. Joseph with the ball. Now guarded by Shumpert. Scola, no up.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Scola, a screen on Rose. The pass to Ross. This one for 3, and he gets it to go.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Sanders comes in for Luol Deng.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Tolliver dishes to Shumpert. Releases from 15. The rebound by Johnson. Toronto trails by 4. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Joseph, the pass to Patterson. And the rejection by Sanders. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Toronto ball. Checking in for your Los Angeles team. Randy Boyd.
17 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Here's Los Angeles now. Here's Napier. Pass to Tolliver. He gets it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Jamari Carroll is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. Here's Wade. A beautiful reverse layup. Wade's got the first basket of the second quarter for Los Angeles. Toronto trails by 4. Now here's Lowry. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The shot by Carroll, no good.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. There's Foy with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Tolliver. Bang comes in for Randy Foy. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Shabazz Napier. Here is Lowry. Andrew Bogut making his last shot. Scola, a screen on Deng. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now, here's Lillard, and the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. Wade against DeRozan. Here's Ennis. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Now here's Scola. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses. Los Angeles leading by 3. And here's Ennis. Expanding his range. Scola with the rebound. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. For Toronto, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. The first free throw is good. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Ennis. Carroll hits them both. And here is Los Angeles now. And Lillard kicks to Rice. Los Angeles with another miss. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Here's Valanciunas. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Lillard, right side. Bogut against Valanciunas. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Deng kicks to Rice. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto trailing. Pass to Valanciunas. Almost, but it rolls out.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
So they take the lead. DeRozan's got the lead up to 2 now for Toronto.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Rose is checked in, and Toronto will go for a different look here. Biyombo is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Luis Scola. Ross is checked in for Damari Carroll, and Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Rice kept alive and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Sanders comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Glenn Rice Jr. And Toronto also making a switch. Patterson's checked in. There's a good screen. Here's Ross, and he uses the glass on the layup. Ross has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Screen by Bogut, and Miles kicks to Rose. To the left side wing. Back to Shumpert. Trying to get back on track, and the shot is good. Shumpert's got his first 3 points of the game.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Joseph dishes to Biyombo. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
No good from Ross. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On its way from Rose for 2. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And here's Toronto. They're on a 13-5 run. And Joseph kicks to Johnson. And the shot falls short this time. Tries it from 9. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Toronto leads by just 3. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
We saw some good action from DeRozan. 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Ennis out there with Bogut. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Deng. And it's Wade in at the shooting guard. And it's sent back by Bogut. Outside Deng. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And 7 points for Luol Deng.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Lowry passes to DeRozan. Carroll with it. Wade picks him up. Wade against Carroll. cannot hit. Excellent D from Wade. They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, you know, they got behind, but they hung in there and maintained contact.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Lillard's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Toronto calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Los Angeles on D. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Ennis dishes to Bogut. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And DeRozan kicks to Scola. That's good. Now it's a 3-point Toronto lead.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Lillard against Lowry. Lillard attacking, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 6.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
DeRozan against Wade from 11 feet away. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Wade. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. He has 6.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
It's DeRozan with the drive. That is good.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Randy Foye, he's checked in for Bogut. And it's Napier in for Damian Lillard. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Free throw drops for Napier.
At the line, Shabazz.
And both free throws good for Napier. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside DeRozan. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. And it's Lowry penetrating. And again, no good by Toronto.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
It's tipped. It's stolen by DeRozan. Carroll against Wade. Pass to DeRozan for 3. Can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
Deng can't get it to go.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Carroll passes to Lowry. Toronto working the ball around now, and he gets the bucket. And Toronto leads by 2.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Here's Napier. Lowry covering. Ennis kicks to Foye. Fades away. Toronto grabs the miss. DeRozan's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Kicks it to Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Now it's a 4-point Toronto lead. And here's Los Angeles. Here's Napier. Los Angeles with another miss. There's 1:40 left in the third. Lowry kicks to Carroll. And another basket for Toronto.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Ennis. Los Angeles with another miss. Toronto leading by 6. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Scola drives in. That is good. Scola's got 8 points.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north, if you will.
And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Sanders checked in for Los Angeles. Sunrise Jr. comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Biyombo is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patterson comes in for Luis Scola. Terrence Ross is checked in for DeMarre Carroll. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. Now Joseph, he hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Here's DeRozan. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Bogut comes in for Ennis. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Randy Ford. Johnson, he's checked in for Toronto. Joseph with the ball. Patterson, the screen. Up off the screen. Can't capitalize inside. Here's Shumpert. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Toronto ahead, leading by 6. We'll get right back to the action when we... And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Los Angeles trails by 6. So for Toronto right now, we've got Bismack Biyombo. James Johnson is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Ross in at the 2 spot.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Joseph dishes to Johnson. He kicks it to Ross. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Luol Deng is checked in for Sanders. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Glenn Rice Jr. And then for Toronto, Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Biyombo. And it's Lowry in for Johnson. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. DeMarre Carroll's checked in for Joseph. Lowry's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Lowry against Lillard. Shumpert in the corner. There's the triple. Toronto grabs the miss. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Patterson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And Toronto leads by 6.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And Wade slams it in.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 9 points now for Terrence Ross. Ross has gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Bang for 3, and the shot is good. Here's Lowry. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Dishes to Ross. Off the screen. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Ross has got 4 this quarter.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He told them to stick with what's worked to this point, saying, listen, they're giving us all the space we need inside. Let's take advantage of it. Keep working the ball inside the paint.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Toronto leading by 3. Outside DeRozan. Goes up on the high post, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Wade passes to Bogut. Releases from 15. Here's Dang. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's DeRozan. No good. Good D by Wade. And here's Los Angeles now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Carroll. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration. Missed a chance to put them up 3. That's going to affect how they set up on defense this trip now.
Here's Ennis. He nails it. And we're tied up.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here's Toronto. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. It's DeRozan with the drive. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last.
Out of bounds. Toronto team ball.
Lowry against Lillard. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. No good on that one.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
He hits the second from the line.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Lillard attacking. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
Their biggest problem is dealing with Lillard. He has 8 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
Lowry dishes to Scola. Shot clock at 6. Back to Lowry. A leaner, but they recover it. Goes up again, and the basket by Scola. And Toronto leads by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
He's been aggressive looking for a shot, but without much success. It might be time for him to take a step back and look to help the team in other ways.
Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 1. There's 1:38 left to play here in the fourth. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. DeRozan passes to Valanciunas. Good on the first, and that ties the game up. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Carroll, no one around him. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Lowry against Lillard. Shoots the 3. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
This has just been back and forth all game.
Boy, it's been fun to watch. Both teams trading shots and trading leads. Boy, it's been tight, neck and neck down the stretch.
Here's Lowry, and it's sent back by Bogut. And pushing it out, here's Los Angeles. Dang's got the ball.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment.
Wade outside. 43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Another shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
Lillard with the block. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Toronto D-ball.
Down low. Here's Valanciunas. Misses off the left iron. And here is Los Angeles now. A 2-point game. Dang, it's good.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
And again, no good by Toronto. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. And Joseph kicks to Patterson. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy before. Playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubt that they'd come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in as Jordan presents our player of the game, Andrew Bogut.
Hey, boy, up on the land till I die. Till I die. On the east side till I die. Till I die. Rocking that wine and gold till I die. Till I die. In the hood, I'm good till I die. CLE till I die. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on. What you want? Step under the court like 2-3. I was made for the game like Kyrie. Representing for the city, yeah, I be. In the land is where you gon' find me. Courtside at the Q in the flow seat. Everybody in the team, me. Green Bills, y'all know it's the green season. Catch me only at the short seat. Whipping with the hot sauce like I'm street leaguing. And one though, on the flow going up though. 3 points to the dunk though. Me and Shove though. My city, been turned up from the jump though. Boy, up on the land till I die. Till I die. On the east side till I die. Till I die. Rocking that wine and gold till I die. Till I die. In the hood, I'm good till I die. CLE till I die. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on. What you want?
serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Self Cali, back it up, my call me loco. Therefore, don't make me pull that. Ask you what you laughing at. Represent that mud life. Dirty money, you better get your mud right. We come together holding hands and holler mud life. We all in all black, it's like life. All it's do is win. You riding or what? Cause we riding tonight. Now you riding with me cause you wasn't.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, hot on the stove, water getting boiled. Being sold, Snoopy in the hootie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, harder one, close them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, brace you up, bless you, bro, don't mess with us. We like the U in the 80s, back to back, set a track, hit the lick, get it back, get the trick, jump the track. I want my money back, time and time again, while I'm sipping on this. Al Davis said it best, just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra, tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver los sitios y despertar el ojo ciego, sin miedo, tú y yo. Descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron, con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo con la mirada, vengo con la palabra, esa palabra hablada. Vengo sin temor a no perder nada. Vengo como el niño que busca de su morada, la entrada al origen, la vuelta de su cruzada. Vengo a buscar la historia silenciada, la historia de una tierra saqueada. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros, vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones, vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida al punto de partida, vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo con mis ideas como escudo, con el sentir humano, a vivir este mundo donde el hombre nuevo busca el contrapunto. Vengo humano, vengo como tú, en busca de la huella, de la pieza del árbol y de su corteza, que guarda en su memoria que el canto de victoria cuando vimos de la tierra lloramos contra la euforia. Ya abrimos así nuestros brazos tan encadilados y nos acurrucamos al origen de los tiempos, a la fuente del universo donde yace el sentimiento de vivir este comienzo. Vengo con la sangre roja, con los pulmones llenos de rimas en mi boca, con los ojos rasgados, con la tierra en las manos. Venimos con el mundo y venimos con su canto. Vengo a construir un sueño, el brillo de la vida que habita en el hombre nuevo. Vengo buscando un ideal de un mundo sin clase que se pueda levantar. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros, vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones, vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida al punto de partida, vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno. Vengo buscando un ideal de un mundo sin clase que se
Ricky Rose, T-Pain.
Got a fresh line up, yeah, fresh outfit. About to have the parking lot on smash. Plus I got a 7 with a 454 in the hood. Got 125 on the dash.
I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far.
Cause it's just another day in the life of the
Baby, we make magic. Come home with a thug, let's get cracking. Always well, baby, cause happen. She got the back seat, just a freak in the mood. Hopped in the tray, just to let the top back and thank God for the day. Who gives a what a hater gotta say? I made a couple $1 million last year. Still in the street, strapped with them things. She in love with a G, so she tatted my name. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. 10 black made backs, back to back in the lane. I'ma make it rain, then I'ma make it back. You are just a lame little homie, that's a fact. Working with the police, acting like you know me. Fresh out of jail already in your
Got a fresh line up, yeah, fresh outfit. About to have the parking lot on smash. Plus I got a 7 with a 454 in the hood. Got 125 on the dash.
I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far.
Cause it's just another day in the life of the
T-Pain.